Drew, thanks for taking some time out of your day to talk with us. I guess we'll start with the boring stuff first, right off the bat. Where are you with your recruitment, your list? What schools are you still looking at as maybe playing next year?
I'm still kind of pretty open right now throughout the process. I'm going to take some visits here in the spring, and I've been pretty diligent on like my research of every school, and because there's a lot of schools coming from every direction. So I want to make sure I make the right fit for me, and I have 14 offers right now. And I really wouldn't say I have a top 5 or anything, but I'm looking to maybe cut it down once I take these visits in the spring and get all that stuff figured out.
And you're headed to South Carolina, right? You go check that out?
Yes.
What at this point, like you said, you've done your research. When you go down there, what are the things you still want to learn about the schools as you further the process? What are the things you're still trying to learn about each school?
I kind of went down there when in the summer I went down there, and the coaches really weren't there because they were on like a summer break, and so a couple coaches came in, just for me to show me around and stuff, and then I went back for a game this fall, and it was kind of pretty hectic. So I'm going down there March 23rd and 24th, and I'm looking to, just see what it is like in like a relaxed environment when the coaches aren't, so uptight with a game and, stuff like that. And then I'm looking to see, like the city. I'm going to go hang out with some of the players, just see how they interact. And, there's still a lot of stuff that I still want to see.
Do you have like a timeline for when you want to make a decision? Do you want to do it early, or do you think this is something you're going to hold out a while?
I'm right now I'm kind of shooting for the end of April, maybe early May. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get it out of the way as soon as possible. Just so I can, one, recruit kids, other really good players to the school I choose, and then 2, get it out of the way, for my senior year, and I don't have to bring my teammates through the process. Don't have to put all these people coming to practice and stuff like that. So, I want the attention to solely be on Connor High School and the football team.
How will this process? Because you're a kid and it's probably all new and a lot to deal with. What's it been like? You got goofy guys from Louisville coming down to film you in the morning. Has it been stressful having to deal with all this?
No, it's really cool and definitely a blessing. People ask me like, do I get tired of interviews and stuff? And I think it's really cool because that's always what I like wanted to do. Like I've always wanted to be in this situation when I was little. So I embrace everything, and sometimes if I do like, oh man, I don't know if I want to do this. I just think back, when I was 13 years old and I'm like 14 years old sending messages to people, just trying to get my name out there. So, it's definitely a blessing, and I'm definitely very thankful.
What if you had to give a scouting report on yourself for people that haven't seen you play? What's the scouting report on Drew Barker?
I'm definitely a big, elusive. I got a strong arm. I'm accurate. I definitely make the defense play 11-on-11 football because with my running ability. If you play the up in the box, 8-9 guys in the box, I'm gonna beat you over the top. But if you try to sit back and stop the pass, then I can tuck it and run. So, it's pretty hard to game plan for us.
Coach was saying that you in here lifted weights early all the time, in working to get better. What are the things you look at by the time next season starts that you want to improve upon and kind of take your game to the next level?
One, I want to get faster. That I've been going to some speed training, and I really want to get faster. The first initial burst, the 10 to 20 yard range right there, because once I get up to my top speed, I'm pretty fast. But it's just getting there is what I want to work on, and then 2, become more of a leader. You can never not work on being a leader.
Why is that important? Because I know we see young athletes a lot of times that are super talented. They stray to being selfish or things like that. Why to you is it important to make sure that this is about Connor High School and you're involved with your teammates and stuff like that?
Because this is a team. It's a team game, and it's not one person. You could be the greatest player, but if you don't have the teammates and the bond like we do, they're not going to have your back if you don't have theirs. So I think it's really important that we're all like a family, and we have each other's backs, and we're definitely like a tight-knit family.
Where, in terms of Kentucky, where's your recruitment? How well have you gotten to know that new staff, and how much has that been a change from before? Like Coach was saying, not a big push maybe from the previous staff.
Yeah, it's been a really big change. I went to, not even like getting any letters from them to getting like, I just got like 30 in one day the other day. So it's pretty crazy. They're on me all the time, sending me messages on the internet and stuff. And, I definitely am really comfortable with the new staff, and, all the coaches are really cool and, very personable, and, I like them all. So it's definitely been a big change.
Kentucky fans might look at them getting involved late and you wanting to make a decision early as them maybe having a small time frame to make an impact. Are they in that, have they made up enough ground to where you're seriously considering them just as much as the schools have been recruiting you longer?
Yeah, they definitely have. I grew up, I was a huge Kentucky basketball fan, so I'm pretty familiar with Kentucky itself. Like I said, these other schools I'm not really familiar with. I have to research and stuff, but I was already pretty familiar with Kentucky. I've been down there before. I've taken visits. So, really the only thing that I had to, get used to or that was different was the new people and the coaches. So, they've definitely changed it around.
Hey, you're a basketball fan. What's going on with the basketball team right now? What's up with it?
Well, Nerlens was a big loss, but I don't know, hopefully they can get a win tonight. That'd be a big win, and then hopefully maybe beat Florida and do good in the SEC tournament. But I think they'll make the tournament.
When it's all said and done, we ask Coach this question, your recruitment, and I know every school offers something different, but when you're looking at what you want in a school, what'll make you most comfortable and put you in a position to be most successful, what are the things that are really important to you?
Definitely the relationships, of course with the staff and the coaches, but, other people on the campus. It could just be like a academic counselor or, somebody that's not even related really with football, just to see how, they all are, and, what it's definitely the feeling I get, like if I feel like it's a family or, at-home environment where I could go down there and definitely be taken care of and, feel like it's a home away from home.
What is like kind of the message from Kentucky? I know they have the new offense and things like that, but when they talk to you, what do they say, how they envision you kind of fitting into what they're doing now?
They just tell me that I'm the perfect fit for their offense. They asked me the other day, what's a reason not to come to Kentucky, and they told me I didn't have any good reasons. So, I definitely think it's a good fit for me. Their offense, Texas Tech was #1 in the country in offense last season, and Florida State was #1 in defense. So they're just telling me they're bringing those together, and deadly things could happen when they do that.
Do you have pressure for here at school? You're in Kentucky, so I'd imagine we talked, Ryan Timmons and Jason Hatcher about that, about students saying, come to Kentucky. You have peers here at school kind of be like, come on, man, it's UK.
There's definitely a lot of people, not just at school, but, everywhere in the area, just because it's UK, people always like coming up to you. Saying what's up, go to Kentucky, because Kentucky's a pretty big thing around here. So, there's definitely a lot of people, putting a Kentucky bug in my ear.
Has that added to it? And heard Coach say, and I talked to him on the phone the other day about the Facebook and the Twitter and all that stuff. I know you're on Twitter and you engage with people frequently on there. Does that add pressure to it? Is that a bad thing, or do you think that's sometimes a good way to just kind of get stuff out there, like vent and kind of engage with fans for different schools and everything?
Yeah, Twitter is fun. It's awesome. It's pretty cool just to get, everybody tweeting at you, telling you which school to go to. The fans are pretty crazy on there. Sometimes they'll start arguing about which school I should go to. So it's pretty funny. I like to have a little fun with them too. So, it's definitely awesome. Like I said, it doesn't really get that overwhelming. I just kind of like to have fun with it and, not, just put added pressure on myself. It's not really needed. So, I just like to have fun with it.